You plug in with the man in charge. That's something you don't sabotage. This is how you raise the bar. Raise the roof like a demigod. Keep making your moves while the devil's watch. This is how you raise the bar. Don't build your label on a deck of cards, claiming you stable but don't affect the charts. This is how you raise the bar. We ain't phased by y'all. Straight talk, we don't fake for the fades of heart.
Yeah. So I let you lie to this lady. Told her he was a cab driver. So she just called and declared her undying love. How about such a mega boy?
Hey, she can ride it any day.
Okay.
Any day.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Hey.
Man.
Yeah, man. What's good, people?
A lot's been happening. A lot's been happening in South African hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, dog.
A lot's been happening.
To think of it, yeah, actually.
From Wuha to 150 bars.
Hey.
To a bunch of other songs that I forgot are ambitious.
Omega, dog. Yo, gave you Big Zulu Teleparo, Nancy, Duncan. Tuning on par. What's that song? Umgcwabo, yeah. Umgcwabo. Great,
Okay.
dog.
Now, Cassper's about to jump in. So I keep checking, which I got drop yet because he dropped the artwork earlier today.
Is it dropping Namtlan?
He said TikTok in the comments, so I don't know. We're on the clock either way.
Hey.
So I'm like keen to see how that whole thing plays out. Yeah, so far. I was hoping my co-host guys, it's nasty. You don't want to see his face right now.
Peace. His peace.
I'm an actually sound.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Okay, can we fix the mic quickly? Change the cape. So, okay, let me tell the people that we are there. Londi, we're rolling. Okay, cool. Okay, I meant the other people on the phone would say we're shooting. Okay, guys, we're shooting right now. I'm gonna hit y'all back.
Sure.
It's gonna be part of the part. Yeah, so yeah. Mrs. and I, before we were disturbed by the herpes, guys, I'm sorry, we're not making light of it disease as serious as Gapeli. But yeah.
These things happen, man.
So okay, let's roll it back. I know everybody's been talking about it for the past. Yes, who like comment what's about Max plucky mic now? People can't hear you.
Bedroom studios.
Talente, yeah. You keep starting us over. So
yeah, go on, Cass.
Okay, guys. So yeah, so a lot's been happening. I know everyone has been on this. They kind of it's made hip hop exciting again. Blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people are giving credit to Big Zulu, but yeah, Cassper I totally credit here since the Wuha thing.
Hey.
Well, I know you were listening to that Wuha thing. I heard it once, before they dropped the clip when the polka thing, and I was like, it's going at polka. Then what about the second part when the actual video dropped, I watched it once. I was like, overall the whole song is it's aight. Yeah, well, it's I like hearing Ricky rap like that. Yeah, but I like hearing Cassper rap like that. The ice guy. The band ice now. He's something ice though. Is it Ice Daddy or something? Fagalo Ice.
It's Fagalo Ice. Oh
yeah.
shit! I thought it's Fagalois.
Fagalois.
I don't know, bro. There's this weird. Anyways, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you were saying.
So he was the weakest link on his own song, I feel. Okay, cool. So 150 bars comes out. And apparently somebody counted and they like, tell us is like it's 80 bars actually on the song. So Big Zulu sahlule Matt. And the funny thing is, okay, cool, let me not say that. I'm censoring myself. I'm trying to be sensitive to your feelings. So that drops. What you think about the track? Like your opinion on it?
Which one? 150 bars.
Yeah.
I felt like it was dope. Yeah, but it was different. It was great hearing Nantiga, Big Zulu rapping in a different way, I guess, because most years from his other songs, he's always on some singing.
For real?
Yeah, kinda. It's not really singing, but yeah, I think you get the gist of it. Like Nantiga, yo Imaleningi. And then that song that you mentioned, Ixen, Itinanen,
That's sad.
yeah, like those type of songs. And then now hearing him, a rapper, bars, if you may call, yeah, it was it was kind of something different, and I felt like it was dope. Plus, he was not aiming solely on one person apart from Mustogi T, which he mentioned almost on after every 20 bars. Yeah.
You used to be fat. How did you feel about that?
I don't relate, man. I don't relate.
You just get sensitive whenever I say fat things. I'm like, man, I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying, like, Stogie T or something we used to do.
No Big Zulu. I'm like, dog, that's like being blind and laughing at someone who's blind. Yeah, it doesn't make no sense, but yeah, bro.
Hey, but Stogie T has like gone full circle now with the way jacket. Like he pulled a whole 360, bro. Like, but that's one ball that wouldn't even be able to bounce. Yeah, bro. That's not me even being mean. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just saying. So I can get when it was like Wamui side was on top of him because he probably couldn't get up, like he was rolling on the floor. Yo, okay, I think this is out of pocket. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. It's hip hop.
Hey, get hip hop with Dawg.
Yeah. So yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, I was saying.
But have you ever listened to a Big Zulu album?
No, I haven't.
So you've only heard the singles.
Yeah, mostly features. I think only features.
But that's what they diss him about. Like most of his hits are features anyway.
Yeah, all of them actually.
Yeah.
Apart from Len and Google, because
Which
Nakona
150 bars is not a hit.
No, I mean in terms of like streams and thingies. Goba, he mentioned a lot of cats in the game, so Abantu jumped on that because of that. Yeah, well, if it was, I feel like if it were a normal song, it wouldn't have gotten a lot of traction, just like this one did. Okanye mhlambi if he focused on one person. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's an old trick. Like I know 50 did it like with How to Rob. But yeah, that was 50 trying to get into the industry, calling out all the big dogs. For somebody who's already in there and had like a big hit to go at. It was something. Yeah, well, it was something to see. Bongs did that. Like, but it sounded like he was coming from a place of bitterness when he did it. Like, oh, Bongane Fast. And they mized him, like if you recall. Everybody just mized him. Like
in most cases, that's what they do. I was surprised about responding to Big Zulu.
Because he went and apologized at the end of the song. It's like, my faith in I was like, that's part of the reason why I disregarded that whole thing. And I'm like, yo, look, I understand we do battles and we shake hands at the end or whatever. But bro, like if you're shooting at people, like
that's
like,
what Unansi AKA was saying. Actually, Ati. He felt like this one sounds as Ubuntu diss track and he's even apologizing at the end of the song. So Hey, bruh. And he pulled a lot of gimmicks after the whole thing. Another picture that you posted, Mkulian, and then is it KO? No, Kwesta, Babambi Goats, and then
Duncan with the chicken. Okay. So, replies. KO, how do you rate it? Out of 10.
Out of 10, shit.
Or should we rank them from best to worst? Like, are we even including like the ambitious replies?
Hey, that one, like many whack, many yak. Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the replies from the social media. That's many whack. I think of that. But yeah, I wouldn't regard that as. I feel like the label was the one that was pushing him into replying. Goba, even the sample they used, Big Zulu, etc., something about him. I think it's an old.
No, it's a new thing. That's the second reply. He replied twice.
Who?
Like the first one, he hit them and he hit the label. Like, he responded and he dissed Black Diamond and Lucas Raps, and he was more singing on that one. Like it had like the singing melody on the first one. Then Big Zulu responded. Those clips were taken from that live.
Okay.
So from that live, so he shoots back now that Big Zulu had things to say about him directly. But ambitious guys always make the same mistake. When the previous artists leave and like the new kids are there, they start dissing their predecessors. So it's the same thing that Kid Dini did with Aries, and where's Kid Dini now?
And then I'm saying Black Diamond.
Black Diamond and MT and all them. So now he's shooting at Black Diamond. I'm like, why are you all doing this thing on behalf of the label? Tulani, stay out of it, because you're gonna need these relationships when this thing ends. Yeah, but like, I saw Musa Kawula post a photo. I don't know where it was. Like, you'll know the controversial account. He posted a photo with him and who is this nigga? The one we were talking about just now, Maniac.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, this is me with Maniac from Ambitious. Yeah, he's like, I heard Wuti, he gets paid 3,000 at Ambitious.
Oh yeah.
He gets paid better than me. I was like, why does a guy, like in the poster guy, he'll be like, well, this is LA to the guy who lied to the lady, which is a cab driver. Then she called with why did you just say this is LA to? So yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
so
getting paid.
sorry, bro. Stay cover my cabs, go.
Levels,
Leveling up.
the South Coast. Hey.
So yeah. Now,
Maniac, I didn't really feel it. I hear the coke and police. It was. It was. Hey, bro. It wasn't even lukewarm for me. I felt like it didn't even do anything. Yeah, boy, it's one of those diss tracks that you just ignore. Yeah, boy, and move on with your life. The ones that really hit, I feel like UKO did go by. Yeah, he was the first to reply, and Abantu have been waiting for someone to reply, and then he did. Kwesta, akomte beilindele. Yeah, well, he didn't announce Bowser and then came with Duncan. Yeah. But yeah, Duncan was fine.
So, was Questa's reply warranted? Because Big Zulu felt like that one wasn't warranted.
In terms of
like for him to reply at all, he didn't even say anything about Kwesta. I don't remember what the Kwesta line was because I only listened to the song like twice. the 150 bars, and I wasn't really like trying to go back to listen to it because yo Big oh wait, let's discuss them in order before speaking with the ranking. Okay, so KO's thing that stood out because I listened to the 150 bars the second time that morning, and I remembered what bothers me about listening to Big Zulu. Big Zulu, what is that line that? But he pointed out how he raps. Like he sounds like he's counting his words. Yeah, but like the flow, nendlela aqhuma ngayo. Yeah, but like he's all over the place. Like it's not neatly packed. So even when he tries to do the double time in his multi-syllables and he's yeah, but like that do Kwesta made fun of. Yeah, but like he's sloppy. He's sloppy. That's it. So when KO said that, I was like, this is what was bothering me about it in the morning. Yeah, but like when I was listening to this guy, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, like for me, like when you saying this is the first time you're hearing him rap like this is how I've always known him to rap. I haven't known him long, but I remember like Besebo Cause back in the day, cause Nabo Cannibal, Nabo whatever Talente, there was this competition. I was like, judges off by the SAPC or Ukos or whatever. Then they were in the top 10. So he always had like I think Usbu, I forgot what was Usbu, but in the Sbu Fokol, who worked for Ukozi as a producer of another show in the morning, so he'd do nights for free for the hip hop.
Sure.
And now he had Urashid K, who was on Metro, who are both messing with him. Because after Wisbo was Urashid. So he always had people who sort of had a pull within the industry backing him to a certain extent, like plugging. Even if it wasn't working, yeah, but I don't know what their relationships were. This is me speaking from what I observed from afar, which is like, come on. It's like people getting surprised that, not really getting surprised. People saw like Little Yachty with Ludacris, him in 2004. Yeah, well, so like these guys are always circling around the industry. Yeah, well, like they were never really that far off, because even the people that were in the game, like when you look at the hip hop guys, the older guys, the pro kids, the stogies, the blah, that's Lee Club. Yeah, but that's people who are around the same sessions. Yeah, but they all got their moments to shine. So it circles moving into whatnot. So when he went into this bag, this is the dirty underground rapper doing his not necessarily the dirty part. Yeah, but yeah. So this is him being a typical Kasi rapper. Yeah, but this is how he's always sounded. Yeah, but like and I'm like, he's too old to be worrying about screw. Like that's when I tried to listen to the album and I heard him say that. I was like, Lord. And there's a friend of mine who loves Big Zulu. I'm not gonna mention the name, but we always have these debates, and I'm like, oh Lord, your nigga did it again. Yeah, we're like, he once called me this one time and late and Kazela, why Big Zulu is working out and why I feel like and I was like, man, look, I hear what you're saying. But hey, man, like it's cool. That's for you. And getting down.
As long as we hear people with that.
Yeah. So KO, like I liked how he sourced on him, like the whole style.
Yeah.
When he does that playful flow, at least for me, like I was bugging out hearing that. Like
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kaleli feature.
Yeah. It's in.
Kaleli feature.
Yeah. Don't yeah, don't be crying for features. Big Zulu. So, yeah. Did you share your remarks on that, or can we close it and move on?
Yeah, KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was straight fire.
Did you think KO KO'd him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Kwesta.
Oh shit. I didn't expect that one.
You didn't expect the response or for him to be fire with the response. What didn't you expect?
I think a bit of both. Because
that's Kwesta. What you mean?
I mean, bro, he's been quiet, and his last project didn't really do for me. I feel like Lando Ibichi this was needed for the game, I guess, because bekudala vele siqhubele uNansika amachita erapper kanje. Yabo, it's been mostly for commercial thingies, yabo, and not really going hard. Yeah, well away. So Yeah, now
Senginjoinile la.
Hey.
Okay.
Sure.
Welcome to Monday. Welcome. You have healed.
Uthi ngathi ngiyanizwa ngiqambelana amanga nayinkinga yami.
He has healed. Ucasulele indaba ya Big Zulu because he was so fired up. I've never seen him post on Facebook and say something is trash. But this one time he went and posted, it is like battling it out with people. I'm like, whoa, this
Hey
is
man. Ukuthi manje siloke siyiqashisa lento siloke siyiqashisa ukuthi siloke sizame siyibeke hayi it was good for hip hop, it was good for. Hey man, the song was whack. For me now, that was just that I'm not advocating for ukuba whack kwa Big Zulu as a whole. I'm saying that song was whack.
It's true.
That song for me now was whack, man. There's a difference between the hip hop culture and the rap. Yabo? There are elements that go into rap that make it rap. There are elements that go into kwaito that make it kwaito. You know? And lapha, there wasn't enough elements of rap to call it rap. Yabo? Mwana leshande ska Duncan na nje
Hashtag no.
The funny thing is, like, I saw a post this morning where this guy was saying, AKZN, like, people don't understand, like, rhyme structure, multi-syllables, and writing. Niggas, as long as ukhulumile phezu kwebeat nje.
Yabo?
Uqedile. Because nomthi naye
I get.
Okay.
Kunabantu ekufuneka sivele sibazibe nje mfethu. Siqhubekele nempilo. Angisho ukuthi umthinayo oyedwa wabo. I'm just saying khona kodwa kufuneka sibazibe.
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know how. Because they've been sharing or Rashid whenever you drop into. Because like what you're saying, like with the sometimes like people you can understand the technical side of the game of how it's played, but you find that you yourself are not a good player.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like when it comes to I know what like Rashid. Rashid, when you hear him rap, like the nicest he's been on a song was the new song with him and Duncan. Like that was when I was like, okay, they've got a song. But when you listen to him, his cadence and how he flows and how he raps, and you like, okay, this is very stiff for somebody who knows so much about the game. Sometimes you just gotta be the coach. It's okay to be the coach about instead of like being in the game yourself. Because you're not doing it right. Like I'm not one to speak, but I'm sure there's many of us who agree that, hey, you're not the one, Charlie. So like sometimes, so I get what you're saying. Then we go to the Kwesta one. Kwesta, I was not surprised because that's how Kwesta raps. Like when he goes off, he goes off.
Yeah.
Like it's just that he's been focused.
Hey, man. The guest, the special guest.
No, we thought we wanted to go into your room, so it's chilled. We hijacking somebody's crib and we're getting a camera like it's nah, bro, like chill. Chill.
I guess the new views.
First tell us what you think about the Big Zulu disc.
Yeah.
If what I feel and I'll get no, you're more than welcome to like whatever you like. But yeah, I was not surprised with Kwesta because funny thing is I was amazed at the disc record. I was like, whoa, okay, this is fire. Because Unot has been saying these things about the house or this ban, which okay, he moved into the house that used to be the company house where his studios about TLT and the H1 and ban. So when the nigga who you say and he's got these slick lines that sort of hit like differently because you already have this backstory. But, oh, okay, this is why he's saying this. Yeah, but now the clever rhyming and how it's written, I'm at a level where you don't even rank. Bars.
Ayibona lonto ukuthi khulunywa ngama-bars lapho mfethu.
Yeah.
Khulunywa ngama-bars. Bese uzongitshela hayi kabi skova mfethu kodwa le nto bekufuneka uvele ushaye live nje skova mfethu uyisho le nto kungabi khona beat nje hayi lento mfethu. Hayi
Yeah, ebe kwara pha wena.
Bekufuneka nje avele enze live mfethu usikuva asitshele yonke lento afuna ukusitshela yona acishe ifoni yakhe emva kwaloko hayi lento asenzele yona le ayibiza ngenkoma tira wena uthule uthini mfethu kwenza hayi
Ne atu yakhe ngathi uDJ Sbu phayana ingathi uDJ Sbu le pineapple
yabona sefaka nabantu abangangeni ndawo.
Hey, and people were tagging him phayana they mentioned Sbu on the artwork before I release it. We're like, hey, DJ Sbu, isn't this you up? I also thought about nobody ingoma DJ Sbu now or something. Then I saw the title and all, but hey.
Iuke wathi mfethu Big Zulu lengoma lo 150 bars ufilile ne
Sure, yeah, big grand.
ongiphula inoyi1.
Hey. Hey, wait nane la ngoma. Yeah.
Hayi lotho jona iye bekudinga ukuyazi kuphela.
Hayi machine.
Because nawe ingiyasola ukuthi ngathi uvunyiswa iwave nawe mfethu ukuthi ya abantu ngaphandle.
But ingxaki Dawg for mina personally mina bengiqala nokumva uBig Zulu ecula kanje. So for me it was something different apart from as bevele as releaser. So for me it was an aha moment more than uba I really fucks with the track, yabo. Yeah, I was shocked basically. Yabo, and
Jive yami nje ukuthi hleli ngizwe iveseli yi1 ka Big Zulu engomeni.
leave Lord.
Cha ngehleze ezoba neveseli lodwa engomeni.
Namanje lenzela about 150 bars iveseli.
Ngoba kwamanye sikhona abanye abantu.
Issue.
Kodwa ngisho ukutheni.
Wena basazokuhlalela kabantu because bayakubona nje ukuthi ngathi nenkinga noZulu wabo. Incombination izoba semqaleni wakho nawe uzofanele uvule ini Talent Nation. Talent Show Nation. I don't know what you
Kodwa
want.
phela mengafisa ukuba nenkinga nami zingasho.
Funny thing is Zukile is like, yeah, yes, Big Zulu, yeah, like, okay, Zukile is my cousin for those who don't know. So he was amazed at the whole beef thing. It's like, yeah, it's been a while that he heard Irapia Zulu at a commercial space. Okay, he didn't say commercial space, but I knew what he meant. Yeah, but like, it's okay, I even, it's like, yeah, as a Big Zulu, I'm coming to Talente.
Hey, and then he spoke with so much enthusiasm. Hey, nandlela asibalisa ngayo story sakhe, like his storytelling. Like,
You shouldn't Talente guy.
Zukile bengizothi sticker kwegospel. Zobe ngathi ngiyala.
how ironic.
So vele kujikwe ngawe ke ngo 150 bars for wena.
Kodwa igospel yona. Salt 360 sokuthela.
Eqine kuyo. Wow.
Itil ubalo, but even with Duncan, I remember like one of your first rhymes as a kid. Umbi rap yaklula ngconuza bezokholo, and then mangifika wena kushaya idolo bahamba nje ngenhlaba with you and Sanele, like those old freestyles when you were like in primary.
Yeah.
So Duncan says a line like that with banban ngconuza bezokholo kanje, and I was like, oh, okay, that's like a throwback moment. That made me think of you in that context. Yeah, but in the context, I am
Overall.
what's in also shy Big Dune. Oh Lord, even the name of the song was like, "Cause I badala dog and need bizana and go Big Dune." Like,
Momondi Rasta. Hey.
funny thing is, shout out to Hyde. Fahrenheit is like, this is the first time. He's like, the whole song at that again is more pause-worthy than anything. Uvike Nyama's Vike and saying like borderline gay shit. Yeah, more like so pause-worthy shit. Yeah, so it's like ngoba amajita ahlele yabiza ngendoda ngesimondi okanye like talking about ukuthi he's got a big dude or whatever like who's saying what like
bayibhekene nenye indoda bona
Ngiyambona ngathi
bayibhekelana
unuka indunu.
shothi sihleli nje khona obhekile izinqa za Big Zulu.
Hey, dog. And funny thing is, I was one of the people vouching for. I was like, yo, okay. If Duncan rhymes like how we did on Duncan and Zawa album, yeah, but like he might be like. There's a song that I was bugging out, and they were going like back and forth, and I was like, oh my word, and I was like, yo, if he goes at him like how he's going at the song, it's game over.
Sure.
Duncan just.
Hey,
I
plus
was
very
not-
highly anticipated. Inansika yakhe, his response. He even made a whole thing about it. Like the whole PR around it.
But it's actually cool that I didn't expect him to surpass the Kwesta hype,
Sure.
especially after Kwesta dropped and said everything that. Well, Duncan went and said some of the same things, but like for him to still jump in and be able to grab people's attention, I could commend that. Yeah, because he was like the topic. Even when people ran polls, he won like 2 polls with high numbers, like with at least like 15,000 voters. Yeah, but like not going to him solo, but in Yachuba they had the overall polls at about 7,500 each of people voting. Then he won the majority votes of people thinking by a wide margin, thinking his diss hit the hardest. Maybe because Abandamanis, they don't even understand the intricacies that come with battle rap. Yeah, but like, find out if you went on stage, remember when Lori battled Peace and Lori had these intricate rhymes and whatnot. It was clean, such a clean performance. And Peace was on stage saying like, you're wearing like brown shoes. And the crowd is like, oh my word, he wearing brown shoes. There was no line about anything. But like sometimes where he'd just say things and the crowd would be hyped, would see, yo, he's freestyling on the spot with some of the things. So they're not really, not to say that's all he had was the brown shoe. Because I remember when Lori replied on the diss, and he was like pointing like, yo, nigga, like, what were you talking about? Yeah, but like,
ukuthi lento seyiphendukile umagconagconana mfethu.
yeah.
Seyiphendukile umagconagconana rather than umuntu osivezela iskill sakhe mfethu echoma ngento esiyibonayo, yabo? In terms of skill, not just materialistic, yabo? Because vele bazochomelana nge-material because banayo, but now do you have a skill sokuchoma? Do you have the skill? Yabo? And uvele ushaying flow A1 for 5 minutes mfethu, and then come on.
How you I change Umgcwabo wenza like what jibber jabala. I was like, yes. Okay. Like I think we've exhausted this topic. So Sesa dedicated to no Big Zulu, who's never even gonna see this. I don't know. Like but not you're gonna diss you, then apologize at the end and be like, I respect the Big Zulu, he brought back hip hop, and the fact that dog, there's been a lot happening within hip hop. It's just that like within the spaces, commercial guys, whenever they go for a dry spell, not to valid because the spaces that we want to work at, like get to that level, not to where music can be played on high rotation, mainstream media and all that. Yeah. But when we say the commercial guys, we mean the guys who are currently on top right now or who are already ahead on the game. So as soon as they haven't been getting attention from the fans, they make it seem like the whole scene was dead all around.
Yeah, sure.
So Bengati revival for boy. We just came back from Cotton Fest not so long ago, which was something that's them. Yeah, but Back to the City is coming on the 1st of October. So why is it made to seem like hip-hop was dead to even begin with? There are battle events going around. There are Uzagwe the whole December. Not December. Like for 3-4 months last year, there were like, or was it 6 months? I can't remember. Until early this year. Like the Hood versus Hood or Rap Effect. There's been so much happening around hip-hop. But because there was a dry spell, at the top, I'm a piano, it should be said like because of how our radio industry is all set up. Now we make it seem like yeah. Oh, reason like did you see like how they're making fun of him because he was commenting, a big commentator and the analyst. People should just stay out of this. Leave it, let it be like a KO versus Big Zulu thing. Oh no one else should reply. Oh, okay, if this happens, this happens. I'm like, big nigga, nobody mentioned you. Sit aside, do your piano thing. Just focus on pianoing. Now you wanna come rap and nobody cares. Yeah. So it was like it was exciting, I guess. Like just like right now, how we're waiting to see. Okay, is Cassper? But what's smart about Cassper is he milked all these situations to make money out of in the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like if you saw right now, it's his new sneaker, like the new sneaker that's coming out that's eating like it comes Big Zulu. So it's a marketing ploy, like it's business to it at the end. He's gonna make money. Yeah, but like KO
first to also this fight with him and pretty ugly.
Yeah. Even though they're like, okay, like he's trying to take away from Back to the City or whatever. We don't know what that business is like. Yeah. Or like what arrangements were made.
Same day, right?
Yeah. And funny enough, on the same day we are gonna be at the Maskandi festival. Cause is that a good pivot? Or did you guys have something to add about that? Okay. So we are currently looking at Maskandi meets hip hop.
Yeah.
You're actually one of the people that's supposed to be representing hip hop.
Yeah.
I feel like Maskandi
I bound.
I feel like Maskandi is gonna smoke y'all though.
Yeah, buzz of a smoker. If Ben corner bring
yeah, but like you are potentially gonna get smoked though.
Hi, bo.
How sway? How?
Your biggest issue is song selection.
How?
Like you don't know how to pick the right song for the battle. So if on that day you chose the wrong song and it's amongst the people that were like, because sometimes we we don't know. That's why potentially you could have been smoked because song selection. I think you're skilled. I think you're dope. But song selection sometimes, because even at the audition, you audition with the wrong song.
Do you know? Get auditions. Actually, I had this other one, this fire one, and then the audition guy, and then the fire rules. Was it? Not the exact same words, but something along. Not performing at just a club, or something like that. So, and then that song I picked it last minute.
Why is one go bad on today?
Huh?
Why is one go bad on today?
Go with the brief. I think go.
I know you. I think you misheard. You misheard.
Really?
You misheard because I was the one who was doing the brief. If you recall, and I specifically even like performed before you got there. Then I was like, you'll see how I'm performing. This will not get me any votes because the energy is not there. So necessarily, the sound might not be set up for you to be performing like you in a big space or whatever. Maybe that's why the club was whatnot. So we're talking about because the place where we held auditions, there's a library next door.
Yeah.
And because we had kicked off early with the auditions, the library closes around 1 or 2 p.m. on a Saturday. So now we can't have the volume that high. No, not on that.
Wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, there might have been, yeah. So, like, we were talking within that regards, the sound system is going to be at a level where you can hear it. You can tell us to turn it up, ban. So we never interfered with how people perform because another thing with you in the audition was you were in one spot for the most part. But there were a lot of technical issues that were happening and you stuck through it. So judges were impressed with even how you held that down. I can tell you this because you're not going to be there. Competition day, yeah, bro. So it's things like that. It's like, so when I say like song selection, knowing that you're going to a majaji that are not looking to hear how good you are with the bars. They're looking to hear what as a Duncan. They're looking to hear what to be Zamakamabani as a Big Zulu. Yeah, but like they think, oh my word, that's all you want to hear. They don't care with how clever the lines are. So you need to get something that's going to rock both parties. Yeah, well, you need to rock for the hip hop guys and make sure that nalaba Maskandi bayakuzwa by feeling like umuntu. So if you get there and you rap like really dope, and when you're just going back and forth standing in one spot, we can be like, oh, flip bar for bar, he's killing them. But abayizwa leyo nto. They're looking for the feeling.
It's sure. Nah, I got that. And I'm done. That one, go back. It was a last minute thing, to be honest. Leangoma. That and the boozer and the advice come you and then so I had, I think, 3 songs other than Leandanza performer initially. The best and Nambuza, which one from the 3 do I pick? And then it was that one. Now it was the top of my head. But say this one is the one. And then that's how the whole audition song came about.
Yeah. So, but how do you feel like the team is gonna do, like as it stands?
Hey, nothing goes about tough from Fanagiti.
Okay. Let's run through the who are in the teams. I don't know. Like I think you might know the Maskandi guys better than I. So I'll just name them.
Do I?
So we've got Abatem.
But yeah, bro. I kind of get what you're saying. Have you realized? Like, have you noticed how well organized the Machita, but Maskandi are in terms of like they have every Yongindo Yabo, even their choreography, there's backup vocalists, they have their own the attires, the instruments and all. Tina, we just Mike and Jake so when they kill the whole stage performance overall thingy. Bangabana ne band yabo that's playing with la tata wabantu anabangcingci, that are dancing, they have their full attire on, even nezinto abathetha ngazo kwingoma uyaziva nawe yabo. Then but hey
so you hearing, I'm not saying you would have lost because you are horrible. My basis is on like song selection. Mostly because you have songs that they could have heard and felt like, and that could have got people rocking. But even there, you got through on your own merit. Because I wasn't a judge. If I was a judge, it would have been harsher because it was. That's the thing that sucks. When you sort of know like, what's up? Is it the cab lady?
No.
Okay, now you can head off and go take your call. So, like, we've been focused on the star, Londi. So, as I was saying, okay, it's fine, Londi. It's fine. You don't want to focus on me in that one. But yeah, man, like, so I just want to read the lineup as far as Team Maskandi. Team Maskandi, we've got Abatembo, Delivery Message, uMadevu, Mcindezeli, Amasodi Amahle, Two Slice neMasakane, Khiphe Yakhe, Jim Godi, Isishimane Sendawo, Ugcokama Elihle, Vela Bahleke, nama-Bulldogs.
Hey, I'm a bulldog.
Woof woof. Yeah, well, like how does Raul do his bark? That's something. Yeah, then Team Hip Hop, Team Hip Hop, we got Professor Possible, Gambo, Stiletto, Frego, Tunchi, Crazy DOD, Sibs, Vanagiti, Tiger, NDM, Shugzin, Sabello, Press RSA, Black Genius, and MC Risk.
Is that how you say it? Sabello?
Hey man, that's how it's spelled. It's SURBELOH. So that is Sabello, Sabello, or
So
Sorbello.
Team Hip Hop is a show.
No, I wasn't saying Team Hip Hop is a shower. I was saying E in
E specifically.
could potentially have lost because of song selection. Because I'm not team captain, so I'm not interfering in how they're gonna run. I'm just gonna see how both teams go. Because sometimes about the way you think you don't know who the audience is gonna be overall.
Yeah.
But like you don't know what the judges are gonna look like. But so you can't go there reliant on with it. Yo, I'm just gonna get there and rap. Especially if you rapping in English, and kukhona, not necessarily to say English won't work, but there's a way that you make it more accessible to the people. So sometimes we have this introspective raps that mean a lot to us that are not necessarily gonna hit in certain stages because of how it's tailor made. But like I know it's like, yo, I cannot come and write like this complex thingy referencing things that people have no idea about within the space and expect them to get what am I talking about. So that's where I was coming with all that.
Nah, I got the probably ama-judge amuzwa-ke mfethu ngoba siyambona kwi-line up man.
Yeah. No. Like bamuzwa, Shame, bamuzwa. Like, because I recall even the remarks because of how he handled the technical things. Essentially, like, yo, okay, especially.
It's quite interesting. I mean, I want to see the performances.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Probably, I'd love to see a couple of guys with hip hop and live with band, even if it's a 3-piece or 4-piece band, doing their thing, bro. Yabo, ungabe nje. It would be nice. It would be nice, you know.
Yeah, let's hope ukuthi so bazokwazi ukuthi bahlele kwenzeke njalo. So we've got okay guys, we've got the festival going down on the 10th of September at Zuri Beach Margate. Pull up. By the time you see this, it might be like a couple of days away. It's only $50 at the door, and you get a complimentary drink. So yeah, let's shout out the sponsors who've come on board so far. We've got the Maskandi Festival. We've got Uvongo Music Shop. We've got Zuri Beach. We've got For the Record.
One time.
We've got IN.TUIM. Okay, well, we're hosting, so we don't count. Let's Raise the Bar and Time. Yeah. Is there anything else?
Is E coming back?
Yeah?
Is E ever coming back?
I don't know. It's still on the phone, apparently. Like, I don't know who's he promising a cab this time. He's probably saying he's a pilot. Upgraded the game. Take it to the skies. Tickle, little star. What does that even fit to?
So this time it's the rooftop Zuri, ne?
Yeah, dog.
Not
Yeah.
the usual place, your open mic.
Yeah, we're taking up all the way to the top. So, yeah, I'm quite eager to see how people pull up, show and show out. Like, that's what I'm just hoping that we get, like the best of the best out of everyone, and make sure that the event is enjoyable. Yeah, hopefully there'll be more, and we can maybe get like the team captains of both teams to come and sit down with us before the thingy, So Nyana Wonkobi Wenkolentaga is back now.
Yeah. How?
Urani call center, Kalel.
This way. Getting this pretty buzz up and knowledge, the facts. However, the phone room pair. And the phone again, the phone. Fortune. What's up? What did I miss?
Now we're just talking about shouting out the teams and the whole event in Joti. Like, Sredi, what should people expect?
People, first of all, should not expect me. Hey, Zakala. Hey, life took an unexpected turn. But hey, now I'm the chiganai. Diamba no more. So, apart from that, Bantu should look forward to
So who are your favorite, like within your team? Like who are the favorites that you've seen and you're like, okay, I know if we've got this person and this person, I can relax in my absence.
Good tricky. Ingaki,
Just 3. Come on, you know, you've seen some on the open mics, you've seen some on the audition.
yeah.
Yo, but the second auditions y'all missed, yo, those guys smoked everything that y'all did the first time around. Yo.
Sure. Hey, that's fire. Shout out.
If we went according to points accumulated, which position do you think you took? Because we selected 15 people. That's according to what they ranked. What position do you think you got? According to the performance you gave in the audition, how far do you think you ranked?
According to your performance,
Well, that's how selections are made.
I don't know.
Scored according to how you performed on the day.
Like 8, 12, I don't know.
Number ba?
8 to 12.
You actually spot on. You are number 8.
Hey, that's my lucky number, bro.
Number
I
8.
never miss.
Okay.
But yeah. Hey, wow. Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, abantu it's tricky because abantu sometimes it's the way we each song selection. I figure this first open mics benziwempu man ubona nengoma yakhona is dope. Performance, it's dope. Then next time aphinda iperformer ayisasound the same. Okanye mhlawumbi even the performance is off. Okanye it was that one song ibinzwempu and then the others. So it's really hard to tell. But abantu endibaziyo that I can sort of be sure of. Banana namjita loya. Stiletto, Mfanagiti, yeah, Kubanane, no, that's it, Bandam Chitananen, Ma in Grand Copec. Obvious, so saves, and then. Where's that other? Corner Cheetah. Tiger. Banana B Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger B. Tiger B, yeah. And then Tunchi nayo. Nayo muna hiccups as too. But yeah, those are the people I know. The others, not really.
Okay. Yo, I think we can wrap up unless there's something else y'all want to get into.
Nah, I'm cool.
Replacer.
Nah, that's the captain's job. So, yeah. Who would you vote for to be team captain amongst the people that you know so far? You mentioned like some killers. Who would you give your vote to if you're like, okay, this is who I'm nominating to be captain?
Between Osebs and Stiletto, I think, yeah. I believe he is in great hands. Okay.
Okay. Hi. We'll see how the people vote. By the time this airs,
but
would have been like,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Beat battles, and they actually
Mama
collaborate and do a
Becky,
lot. But Sneers are free beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man, I think we out. It's the Oddcast. Yeah.
You know the vibes. It's pet to DJ Cusco.
Mr. Muscle,
Issue. Mr.
Armstrong.
Don Cusco. Christopher.
J Game. Yo, you don't want to bring out Cusco, yo, bro. Like DJ Cusco.
And man, he was a Frego. Representa America la way. Sansuka hapa ni America. And shout out to Brazil. Yeah, it's jealous. Oh, umona.
Mama got a visa.
But yeah, dear, you only camera about the America la way. Shout out to South Africa. No, man, ni push. Nifane nami xa senibadala. Abantwana benu nibapha amakika madam. Awe.
Raise the roof like a demigod. Keep making your moves while the devil's war. This is how you raise the bar. Don't build your label on a deck of cards, claiming you stable but don't affect the charts. This is how you raise the bar. We ain't phased by y'all. Straight talk. We don't fake for the fades of heart.